ready.
I am okay. Sounds good.
So, hello Jill, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Fine, really fine. Let me confess that it was the video of Zenith who made me put an eye on your band. I like your voice a lot. It's unique, and now I would like to know if this is your regular voice or you transform it when you sang Starbound Beast.
It's been a process of transforming it in a way because I grew up doing opera and classical. So that training is the foundation of my screens. But what I do is I have a very big range, so I have a lot of fun. I can use various voices and attack in a different way. Screaming now is effortless for me, but it did take a good year of training and going through that process.
Yes, I know that you are in the recording process now. Are you going to play a new song tonight?
We are. We'll probably play, I think, 2 new songs tonight.
Yes, the comments from the people in Bilbao are really good. They consider that your voice was really amazing.
Thank you.
Yes, yesterday I was reading what they wrote about the concert, and they say that it was really beautiful. Beautiful place, and they considered that Huntress was the best, and you were an important part of this. I remember when I hear Spell Eater, and then when I listen Starbound Beast, that you changed. Your voice was changing.
It's the natural evolution of Huntress.
Yes.
So the plan was, if you're a Huntress fan, you know that the first 3 albums are a bit of a trilogy, Maiden, Mother, and Crone, a tribute to the triple goddess.
Yes.
So on the first album, Spell Eater, what you're gonna hear is a little bit more ferociousness, youthfulness. We didn't really quite develop yet as songwriters like we did for Starbound Beast. On Starbound Beast, it's the mother phase. You can hear it's a little more thoughtful. The approach is stronger with songwriting. And it's also a bit more thoughtful, so it's a bit more nurturing. That's the difference, that's the shift. I did this on purpose. Now we're moving back into the Crone phase. So you're gonna get a little bit catchier songs in a way, just because again, it's the natural progression. We're organic and we evolve like this. But there'll be some more ferociousness because the Crone is old and wise and she's nasty, and so you're gonna get some of that. You'll also get elements of doom on this record. Again, Black Sabbath is a big influence for us.
Yes, is there a date for the new release?
It's coming out this summer, 2015.
Perfect. And there is a name or not yet?
I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
Not yet. It's still a secret. We're waiting.
Okay, it's a secret.
But yes, it
okay.
is named. It's ready to go.
I can wait.
Okay.
Maybe the important is not the title or the songs, it's the music.
Well, it is the music, but it's all part of the imagery, and the title of it really does tie in with, the album. It suits it very well.
Yes, you told us that the new album will it be the Crone phase, and what can we expect?
Well, with that, again, it's considered in the scope of the triple goddess. It's the dying phase. It's also the most wisdom, so it's the most advanced record we've ever written. You'll be able to hear that too within the songwriting. But like I just mentioned, there will be various elements of, of course, Huntress is true to the roots of heavy metal. We're going to still be very much an American heavy metal band, but we weave various influences in. So you'll be able to hear a touch of black metal, a little bit of death metal, and some doom.
Yes, but there are differences between Spell Eater and Starbound Beast, and now we can expect more difference.
You can certainly expect more difference. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun for us. We're the ones who are writing the music. We can do whatever we want. And again, with the 3 albums, the first 3 albums, I planned it all along that they would each become something that would fit together. If you listen to all 3, you'll understand when you have them all together.
To me, it wasn't a surprise when Revolver magazine nominated for best film and video Zenith.
Yeah.
It wasn't a surprise. The video is really amazing, have a lot of work, it's really interesting. Yes, but tell me something, did you expect this? How was it?
Having Phil Mucci as your director, you expect greatness. He's amazing, and a huge part of Huntress is the legacy that goes into our music videos. So every video you're going to see is going to, down the line in the future, you'll look back and you'll see that there's quality there, that it's authentic. And I think the biggest thing that surprised me about being nominated for Zenith with the Golden God Awards with Revolver is that we were in the same category as Metallica, Lamb of God. I mean, it blew my mind.
Yes.
So we're very honored.
Yes, some classic bands, a lot of bands from a long story. Yes, but do you consider that the band is now in the limelight?
You know, I'm very aware of what's going on around Huntress, that we are ascending, we're moving quickly in the ranks of heavy metal, but it takes a lot of work. I mean, all we do is tour and then write and then tour. But I don't look at it like we're becoming famous or successful. You know, I remove myself. I don't read anything on the computer. I keep myself very, you know, quiet within the band and focus on my purpose. The first minute that I believe the hype, I become an asshole. And no, I don't believe in rock stars. I always will stay down to earth.
Okay, now it's a thought question.
Yes.
Okay, so are you aware you could become a sex symbol for the metal fans?
Oh, I hope so.
You hope so? Yes, really. Let me tell you, when I asked this to the Spanish female singers, they try to avoid this kind of question. Even European singers trying to avoid it. Any idea of why they could react like this?
Well, you know, I think that women feel they have more to prove in a man's world. But I feel I can utilize me being a woman especially just because it's all part of Huntress. You know, it's sexual. I'm not, you know, I'll use a little bit of sex to draw you closer to the flame, and then I'll burn you alive. But you have to have, again, something to back that up, and that's the voice. And I show how dedicated I am, and that's why these bands bring us on tour with them. I don't, you know, Lamb of God and Amon Amarth and Danzig and Dragon Force and these festivals we've been getting. It goes to show that people see that we're hardworking and that we're dedicated. So I'm not ashamed to you know, answer any question you ask me, and you know.
But day after day, the metal is less a man's world.
Oh,
it's
is it?
More a women's world.
Oh, well, that's good to hear.
Sure.
I wasn't aware. Good.
Yes. When the band started, it took you several years to be signed by the record company, Napalm Records. What this time a hard road for the band? Did you have the idea to give up in some moments before get a record deal?
No, and actually,
Never,
the band was only really together for 5 years. And then we worked maybe 6 months before we got a record deal. It's happened very fast for us.
Yes.
I've spent a lot more time working on the imagery and trying to find the proper musicians. That's what took me almost a decade, because I wouldn't compromise. So now I have my boys, and I couldn't be happier.
Yes.
That's the way it goes.
So let me tell you that I'm not. Oh,
Yeah, it's almost time to end. It's okay.
Yes. Let me tell you that I'm Cuban. I'm not Spanish, and I'm not afraid to speak about according to our way of life. I'm not afraid to speak with women or men, but mostly with women. It's more interesting about sex appeal or sex symbol. So let me tell you that you are really more beautiful in person than in photograph. The people who will see this video didn't know everything about it. So is there any more that you would like to tell your Spanish fans?
I love Spain. This is one of the best countries in the world, and I always have such an amazing time. And Spanish metal fans have so much passion, and that's why I love performing here. So I'll see you tonight.
Okay, enjoy the wine.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.